do one thing, sir. You can.
All right. Time is 7 o'clock. So let us start on time. This is the day 2. And once again, I welcome all the participants for this wonderful and very unique workshop using social media data, okay, for the research purpose, and something very useful also. And generally, no, we don't consider this kind of data in the social media, because social media, we don't know the user, okay, who gives like and dislikes, what are their levels, those things, respondents details are not known. Okay, so that's one big question. But however, the fantastic way to analyze the data and use for the resource purposes. And looking forward for today's session. And once again, I welcome Dr. Shiv Ratan Agrawal, sir. He's a very experienced person in this field. And sir, kindly please take over the session. Thank you
Thank you,
so much.
sir. Thank you very much. I request participants if they can on the camera, for a 1 minute too, so we can have some capture some, the pics for uploading somewhere, if it is possible. Mr. Shara Jyoti Iyer, if you can on your webcam for a minute. And thank you very much, sir, because you highlighted the good thing about this social media platform and how we can use this, the metrics, and without knowing the demographic information of participants. Because when we collect data through surveys, so usually what happens, respondents, they don't want to disclose their information. See, specifically in the public sector and government organization, even the private sector, they will not reveal their information. So without knowing this information, we can scrap their genuine feelings from social media platform. Sarat Iyer, Jyoti, are you here? Can you on your webcam for a minute? Is it possible for you guys? B Iyer, are you here? Jyoti,
Yes, sir.
I request, if you people can on your webcam for a minute, so we can have, the screenshot. Sharat, you too. Sharat, you are joining from Goa. Okay, can you on your webcam, Sharat, for a minute? I request the same to the Iyer. Yeah, thank you very much, Jyoti madam. Sharat Iyer, are you here, Mr. Iyer? What do you do, madam? Iyer, can you hear me? Okay, I request on. Give me a minute. What do you do, Jyoti madam?
Sir, I teach in a B school.
Okay, very nice. Which school, madam?
I teach in Ahalya School of Management. It's in Palakkad.
Okay, where it is, in which state?
Kerala.
Okay, very nice, madam. What subjects do you teach?
I teach marketing and HR.
Oh, great. So you are marketing faculty, very nice.
Yes.
And what about Sharan? You?
I'm assistant professor in commerce.
Oh, you are in Goa.
Yes, yes.
Which institute?
Damodar College.
Oh, very nice. Ayar, can you hear me now? Please on your webcam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, my connection, that is internet
Okay,
is very.
no issue. What do you do? Actually, just have
Right.
an.
My final stay phase of my PhD, sir. I am submitting my synopsis in this month, next month, sir.
Oh, all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now you can off your webcam, no issue. So I start the session. See, yesterday I discussed about how we can use, data which is easily available, freely available, and it is unlimited on various social media platforms through, many options like likes, dislikes, number of replies, comment, shares, and many more. Today, I'm going to talk about discriminant analysis first. And today, of course, once again, we will focus on social media platform, but as a context. Here, if you conduct your study, there are chances to publish paper. So let me share the presentation first. I hope you can see my presentation.
Yes,
Kindly
sir.
come. Fine. Fine. So today I will talk about the discriminant analysis. Have you any idea? Jyoti madam too, she teaches marketing, or anybody who has an idea. Because any idea about discriminant analysis? Have you ever used this technique for research purpose or any purpose? Any idea?
I, yes, sir, but not, I don't know, like not to that level.
Okay.
I've used it.
Okay, no issue. See, this is also a wonderful technique, and unfortunately, many researchers, they have not paid enough attention to use this technique, because if we see the extant literature in any context, we find most of the researchers, they have used somehow regression analysis in their study. But this could be also one of the option to use. I will tell you how and where you can use it. So what first and the most, what is this discriminant analysis? Here, what we do, we have two or more groups. Those are predefined. Take example, loyal customer, disloyal customers. There are two groups. And in this predefined, the groups, we identifies some variables or some their characteristics, and accordingly we differentiate them, and we see how they are linked to the groups, loyal group and disloyal group. Here dependent variables is on category scale, categorical scale. As I said, loyal or disloyal. Loyal you can denote from 1, disloyal you can denote from 2, and there could be many more categories. Like if the context is smokers, so there could be 3 categories: heavy smokers, mediocre smokers, and low smokers. So here we take 2 groups, and these groups are our dependent variable, and where we use categorical and nominal scale. First thing. Here we also have an example you can see on your screen. The dependent variable may be the choice of a brand of laptop, and laptop brands are ABC. You can consider HP, Dell, and Apple here. And the independent variables may be their attributes, their characteristics, like RAM, like processor, like their camera, gaming, and many more. And how we can later see how these attributes are related to a particular brand of a laptop. So that is why it is called the discriminant analysis. And 2 group, if there are 2 groups, so we get the one discriminant function, as in the dummy variable or logistic regression. So if we know, suppose take an example, there are 100 people in our sample size. If we know 40 are males, so automatically remaining 60 are female. So that's why we get one discriminant function among 2, and when there are multiple groups, so we will get the n-1. So what are the objectives we have to use this discriminant function? So whether there is a significant differences among the groups or predictor of groups or not exist, and it exists or not. This is the main goal we have. Then determination of which predictor variable contribute to most, means there are 2 groups, and we have certain characteristics, features of in these groups. How much they contribute to the group we can identify, and then evaluation of accuracy. How the cases are correctly classified in these groups, we can measure with the help of this discriminant analysis. This is the mathematical representation of this. Simply it is like the regression analysis, where D is the discriminant function, is equal to B0 is the constant, and discriminant coefficient B1 x1, x1 x2, these are the simple independent variables. Now let's take an example, and I will share the data with you. So we will hands-on. First, let's understand this example. See, to determine the silent characteristics of family that have visited a vacation resort during the last 2 years. This is our example. The household that visited a resort during the last 2 years are coded as 1. Means resort visited is the main group theme. Those they visited, we coded as a 1. Those they didn't, we coded as a 2. Then data were also obtained on, on the other. These are our dependent variables. Now talk about independent variables. So income, there obviously, if those they are going for tour and travel, so obviously, we can measure their income and its impact on planning the tour, and then attitude towards the travel. Some people, they love to travel, so we can also measure its impact. Then importance attached to the family vacation. How, because obviously family members, family men, they love to go on their vacations with their family to enjoy, to spend leisure time. Household size means family members, 3, 4, 5, and age of the head of the household. See, still countries countries like India, the head of the family, they dominate all these decisions, maybe male or female. Mostly, in Indian context, male, they dominate. Whether, we will go, where we will go, why we will go, how we will go, anyhow. That's why we have included this factor too. So here, what is important, travel and vacation were measured on a 9-point scale. These two variables we have measured on 9-pointer Likert scale. Let me show you the data. Can you see this data set? Kindly confirm. I can't see you right now because I am sharing my full screen. Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So look at this, data set. As I explained you in the example, see, we have here total 30 cases. So look at this. When I select it, there are count is 31, except this title, so we have a 30 cases. So 15 people, household, those they have planned their travel earlier in last 2 years. So we denoted them as a 1. And the remaining 2 means those they didn't visit. So why, I have taken this, and fortunately, I have published one research paper too. So how it is related to social media platform, I will tell you, because the main theme of this workshop is the first, explore untapped quantitative method, and the second, social media platform. So nowadays, the social media platforms, they are playing critical role for all these things. I will tell you how later. First, understand this data set. So 1 or 2, I hope it is clear to you. Those they have visited, we denoted them 1. Remaining 2, those they have not visited. Second, annual income. This is the annual income. You can consider in lakhs, 50.2 and all. These are the simple numbers on metric scale. Then attitude toward travel, as it is given in the example, we have taken these preferences based on 9-point Likert scale. 1, and the second, importance of family vacation. We asked our respondents, those they have visited and those they have not visited. Then household size, again they are on metric, integers. Here, how many, family members do you have in your family? And at the last, age of the head of the household. Maybe father or, grandpa, grandma, and man. Data set is clear to you? Any doubt, any question about it? Any question about it? Is this clear to you? Clear. Fine. So yesterday I have, the email ID of Sharad, Shushru, Suraksha, And Jyoti, madam. Okay, I'm forwarding, once again data set to all these email IDs. Please check at your end. Did you get the data set? Okay, fine. Fine, Miss Iyer. Okay. So, those those who has SPSS, in their system, they can practice with me. Okay. So first, I upload this data set. Okay, I'll join system to online ones. Oh, fine. So now we have this data set and we have uploaded. Now for this, applying discriminant analysis, just go on this analyze option, and here we have this classifier. Okay, by using this classifier, so we have this discriminant option. Please click on it. Are you doing practice with me? Some of you, are you doing practice with me?
Yes.
Okay, so look at this. Because grouping variable is dependent variable and this is resort visit. Okay, so select this and transfer it from here to grouping variable. By doing this, define the range. Click on it, and the minimum, we have 1, and the maximum we have 2, because here we have 2 groups. One, those they have visited, we denoted them as a 1, and rest is 2. So please define. Okay. Now select the independent variables like a family income and transfer it from this box to independent variable one by one. Attitude toward the travel, importance of family, vacation, household, and at the last age of head of house. Okay, it is done. See, here we have two options: enter the independent variables together or stepwise. So we will prefer to take all in one shot. Then go to the statistics option and click on this mean value option in descriptive box, univariate ANOVA, and that's it. In matrix box, just opt the first option, that is within groups correlation, and then continue. Then go to the classify option. Here in classify option, in display box, just click on summary table and leave one out classification. Why it is so? Because one leave classification will leave one case in every time to cross check validate it, and it will repeat the process again and again. Okay, and just continue. Shall I proceed? Shall I proceed? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Then go on. Okay. So here we see the result of discriminant analysis on our screen. So here we have 30 valid cases. Okay, this table shows. Now look into the group statistics. So in group 1 means those they have visited, the mean scores are high. You will see, look at this, the mean score of that is 60.520 for annual family income, and attitude towards travel, importance of family vacation, household size, and age of head of household, compared to those they have not visited. Look at this. Annual family income is low. So here, somehow we are getting the idea, because they are planning their travel. So of course their family income is high. There are, the more family members they have, and their attitude, toward travel is high. So we are getting this idea based on this simple discriminate, what we call this descriptive information analysis or mean scores. Okay. Is it clear or any question? So I will proceed. Any question? Participant, do you have any question? Okay, see here, suppose if we consider or if we form 5 hypotheses, based on these variables: family income, attitude toward travel, importance of family vacation, household, and age. Here we can test our hypothesis based on the F test. So out of it, you will see family income is significant independent variable. In fact, resort visit. Attitude toward travel is not significant. Importance of family vacation is significant at P less than 0.05. Household size is significant. And at the last, age of head of household is not significant in this case. So while using this table, in comparing this table to this table, things are more clear. And what are these? Family income, importance of family vacation, household size. These are the important variables. So being a travel agent, manager, firm, we should consider these variables to differentiate two groups. Is it clear? Or is there any question you must ask? I am telling you step by step the interpretation of this analysis. Sharad, Miss Iyer, Suraksha, Madam Jyoti, any question, any doubt?
No, sir.
Fine. Now let's proceed. This is the simple correlation matrix, right? So why, observe this matrix is important, because as we know, independent variables should be independent. Otherwise, we may face multi-correlation. So diagonal value, if you will see, it is 1. It is obvious because correlation between annual family income with annual family income would 1. So while observing this matrix, we can see independent variables are not strongly associated to each other. So means independent variables, they are pertinent, they are important to measure their impact on groups. And you can see here, there is no strong association among them. See, look at this 0.07, it is in minus 0.04, 0.01 and many. Okay. So this is the interpretation of this table. Now let's proceed. Look at this summary. Here we have a discriminant function 2. So the eigenvalue, which is 1.786, what it states, it explains the 100%, variance. What does it mean practically? It means this discriminant function is able to extract 100% information from all variables. So it helps and it supports to our study model. Okay. And one more thing we can use here from this table, canonical correlation, which is 0.801. So it's a correlation. Okay. Take a square of it. Why? Because for model fit indices, we use R square. So 0.8, when you take the R square of it, 0.8, this is 0.64. It is more than 50%. What does it mean? It means the explanatory power of this model on dependent variables by all independent variables is 64%. So it is fair enough. Means this model is fit with the data. Okay. Because in analysis, while using analysis 2, we also see whether our model fit or not, right? It is hardly matters whether it's regression analysis or SEM. Okay. This is the another table which highlights the Wilks lambda, and this is 0.359. See, the lambda value should be close to 0. If it is close to 0, it means both groups are differentiated perfectly. So in our case, it is 0.359, which is of course close to 1. On the other hand, chi-square is significant at degree of freedom of 5. So again, it is supporting, backing our study model, data analysis. Our model is fit and both the groups are discriminated significantly perfect. Okay. Any doubt, any question? Any doubt, any question? Because see, we should not only, understand how to analyze the data with these new tools, but also we should be able to interpret. If we are not able to interpret the results, then what is the use of it? Okay, so I am also telling you how you should interpret your data analysis part, so you can perfectly use in your research paper. Any doubt, any question? Sharat, Miss Iyer, any question?
No, sir.
Fine.
No, sir.
Fine. See, now look at these tables. Standardized canonical discriminant function coefficient. It explains, I hope you know this factor loading and all. So it is somehow similar to these. It shows how much they are contributing to the discriminant function. Okay, D is equal to B0 plus B1 X1 and so on, right? And this table structure matrix, it is also known as discriminant loading, as we have factor loading. So, while we should mostly compare to these two tables, we should mostly focus on this table, these figures. So here, if you will see, annual family income has highest value, and it is 0.822. It indicates people, those they plan to visit resort, their family income is high, and practically it is correct. Obviously, family with high income level, they would plan their travel. Okay, then next is household size, and you will also find this information in this table. To look at this annual income, compared to the other parameters, it is high 0.74, and the next highest is household size, that is 0.469. Similarly, here in this table, household size is 0.541. So obviously, those they have, many members. So there is a pressure. Go to the vacation. I tell you my case. I have 2 kids. When they have a vacations. Before appearing in the exam, these kids would plan. They would insist me in this vacation where you will take us and so on. I live with my old parents too. So overall, we have 6 family members. So obviously, when there are more family members, household size is big. So there is always pressure on the head of the family. Anyhow, we have to plan something. So it means practically this parameter is also significant, and it contributes to planning our travel. Look at the third important of family vacation. It is a small loading has and attitude toward travel is then, and the age of the household. So somehow we get the idea these results are similar to this table. Okay, So what does it mean? See, look at this. There are many indices, many parameters, many analysis we have. So they are supporting our study finding, and it is ultimately strongly backing our results, our conclusion. So it helps a lot to generalize our study finding. Okay. There are many more things. Look at this now. Next, centroid, group centroid. So usually, what we do, what practice we do here. Group 1, the group centroid value is positive, that is 1.291. So usually we use, one formula here. We plus both these centroid values and divide it by 2 because there are 2 groups. So in this case, answer would be 0 because the same centroid value we have in positive and negative sense. So obviously the answer would be 0. So what does it mean? It means our both groups are classified significant because the answer is C. Means there are, the variables are accurately classified. Okay. Now we also have classification statistics. Oh, this is the classes and all. Yeah, this is, look at this classification. I hope you have heard about this confusion matrix somewhere, or the classification. So this is the classification matrix we have. Originally, the cases are, group 1 are 12, and somehow to some similarities, 3 cases move to the group 2. Okay. So how actually here we calculate the hit ratio. How we calculate? Please, note these things in your notebook. As I said, in the context of group centroid 2. So how we calculate this? Centroid value of group 1 plus centroid value of group 2 and divided by 2. Why divided by 2? Because there are 2 groups. Okay, right? Let's see what is the result. Because here in this context, the result is 0. These groups are equally divided. Here, by calculating this hit ratio, see hit ratio, how we will calculate? Classification, predicted group members in group 1, and you will take the diagonal figures 12 plus 15 in the second group and divided by number of cases. And these are 30. So now you calculate and tell me what is the hit ratio. See how you will calculate? 12 diagonal value you will consider. They are accurately actual. They are classified in the specific group. So 12 are classified in group 1 plus 15 in another group. Total is 27 divided by total number of cases, which is 30. So it is 0.9 into 100. Means 90% they are accurately classified originally. Look at this. 0.8. 90% of original groups classes correctly classified. Okay, this is the cross validation. Cross validation, as I said, when we were opting it, one case we leave out, all the time, and it will repeat again and again. Cross validation. So look at this cross validation. It is showing 11 cases are classified in group 1 and 4 groups somehow in group 2. And in group 2, 13 cases are classified. So if we calculate hit ratio here, this is, the same way we will calculate 11 diagonally. We will take the value 11 plus 30 is equal to 24 divided by total number of cases, that is 30, 80%. Look at this. Multiply by 100, it is 80%. And it is also given in C point 80% of cross-validated group cases correctly classified. So the cutoff value is usually more than 0.5. 50%. So originally they are classified 90%, and if they one case every time they left out, and still it is higher side 80%. So what does it mean? It means our cases, our the variables, our group members, they are classified accurately in both groups. Any doubt, any question so far? Any doubt, any question? Any question? No doubt. All clear? So it's like a head and shoulder. Please respond. Is there any doubt or all clear? You understood all the things what I explained?
A little bit, sir.
Yeah. I think Dr. Anjali joined late. Madam, yesterday you asked one thing, na? If I'm correct, we cannot calculate VI value through SPSS. Dr. Anjali? Am I audible to you, Dr. Anjali?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Sir, if I am
Yes, sir, I'm clear with this.
You asked this question, na? VI value we cannot calculate.
Yeah.
Madam, we can calculate, madam. I'll show you. Okay. So see, I just show you. See, go to the regression, linear regression,
Okay.
right? Pardon? I just show you how we can calculate this, the VI value by using SPSS. Suppose
Co-linearity, yes.
family income, suppose this is our dependent variable, okay? And attitude toward travel, importance of family, the vacation, household size, and age of head of the family is our independent variable. Okay, this is the simple regression model I am applying. So while going on this statistics, right, do one thing, just click on this collinearity diagnostics. Okay, click on this
Sir, it is not
collinearity,
visible. Sir, it is not visible.
but it is visible.
It is
madam,
not
because
shared. Screen is not shared.
I didn't get your point, madam. Can you see?
नहीं वो SPSS का नहीं दिख रहा है.
But अच्छा, other candidates, please confirm whether you can see it or not.
Yes, we
Yes,
can
sir.
read it.
Your
We
screen.
can see, sir. Yeah.
Fine. Okay, so just put your dependent and independent variables in linear regression model. Go to the statistics. Now here in statistic window, there is an option collinearity diagnostics. You just click on it and then continue and go to OK. Look at this value. You will find it. Attitude toward travel we have considered as an independent variable. So VIF value is, and we are also getting the tolerance value. And tolerance value is, VIF value is equal to 1 divided by tolerance value, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so we can have this VIF value 2 and tolerance value 2. They are, associated to each other. I tell you how. See, if the tolerance value is 0.932, if I do one thing, 1 divided by 0.932. See, look at this. I will get the VIF value. That is 1.07, 1.07. So we can calculate this, madam, to SPS. Madam, it's fine. Dr. Anjali.
Yes, I'm fine, sir.
Fine. Okay. Okay. So far I have showed you, demonstrated you what is this discriminant analysis, how we analyze the data, and data is with you. I hope you know I also shared this data, Dr. Anjali, too. Madam, did you, because you joined late though, but kindly inform, did you get this data set or not for discriminant
Yes,
analysis?
sir, I have this data set. I tried as also is here a
Fine.
negative binomial distribution because I know little all about the SPSS also, sir.
Fine. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I show you one research paper where I have used this discriminant analysis and published this paper successfully. Okay, you can see my name as a first author, and it is published in 2024. So what is the theme of this paper? As I said, because I will not deviate my topic, from first thing is unexplored techniques, quantitative technique, and second is the social media platform. So nowadays, what is happening? I'm just briefing the theme of this paper. See, nowadays, what is happening? People, they are eager to post their pictures on various social media platforms, Instagram, WhatsApp status, Facebook, and many more. Specifically, what is happening, people, they update their WhatsApp status. And by seeing WhatsApp status of others, so viewers, they also get motivated to make their travel plan, to visit the same places or go to somewhere. So this study is all about. So I opted, the first thing, the popular social media platform, and specifically a tool, that is WhatsApp status. And if you will search in the existing literature, still you will find few studies based on WhatsApp status. So, I try to how it can drive more travel and tourism consumption among peers. This is the proposed study model in this study, where I identified 4 variables. 2 are internal variables and 2 remaining 2 are external. The attitude towards the post, then motivation, whether we get motivated or not, then belonging, the family, friends, this is another external thing. Okay, we also make our plan, as others they are going. This is somehow it is external, based on the past studies, and self-expression. At the top of that, as an individual, I see others post, I get motivated. I want to take my family for a good vacation, good places. At the same way, I love to express myself, my pics on different social media platforms. Okay, so this study is all about it. So here, these are the latent variables, right? The key behavioral variables: attitude, motivation, belonging, self-expression, as I said. Under them, these are the observed variables, like attitude, attraction. First, whether you get attracted or not. Then express happiness, because people because now recently WhatsApp introduced new feature. If you see someone's status, you can express your feelings, happiness through heart shape. And others, he would get the heart shapes, in green color. I hope you have seen this. Then while viewing other WhatsApp status, expressing your happiness, sometimes, people, they inquire.
Sir, may
Oh,
I ask you one question?
yes, madam.
So, behavioral outcome is understand determinant factors. It is also understand, but why you given the citations over here?
Because, madam, it is must. Yesterday too, as I said, if I say
Hmm.
something, so who would believe?
Hmm.
And because, see,
Okay.
we are not, the Philip Kotler, we are not, the prominent people. So when something idea or something as it is in black and white, we have to back it by past studies. Otherwise, it is
Okay.
difficult.
Okay, sir. Understand.
Otherwise, it is difficult to publish, madam. What to do? Okay, so whatever theme we have, idea we have, but there are some, because research itself is, the research. Something is new, but based on the existing. So, these are the citations. Okay, then, motivation, the side plan, our leisure time, sometimes, our family member, they see the WhatsApp status of other family members, relative friends, and they, they pressurize us. Hey, make plan for us too. We will also, and now, we long weekends, we are it. They are coming, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and, in FM and many more mods, they are asking, hey, why are you planning your travel plan, because you have a long weekend? So it is a, usual thing, and it is relevant and happening. Okay, so whether you get motivated or not, plan, your leisure time, then you want to explore the same places which you have seen in others pictures, or, you want to explore something else for, relaxation and many more. And belonging, of course, is spend quality time with your loved ones, with your family members, friends, right? Have fun and keep happy them, and, make happy you too. Okay, then self-expression, preferring the post, because it is very pertinent, and it happens, in really, because people, what they do, first they see others' status, they take their pictures, and they post in the same way. So that is why different social media platform, Instagram, what is happening nowadays? People, they are people, falling to each other. They are making reels, and many, these influencer individuals, they have lost their even the life. They are going to the visiting places, dam, and they are, want to capture their picture, selfie in water, and see what is happening. Pune, some cases are there reported, and many more. So exactly, people are crazy nowadays. They want to express themselves on the social media platform. Okay, so this is the fourth variable we have in our study, preferring to post nice ways of, they feel it is a nice way of expression, and they really love to, have these views and comments. This is really, what to say, the very awkward thing, people, those they post not status regularly, or, with a time interval, whenever they post, the next job is, every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, just see how many, views we have on our posts. So really, it is happening, and this is another thing which is pushing us. Okay, so this study is all about. So here, what we have done now, I just, whatever we have done practically, now I just show you how I did in this study and how I collected the data, right? And successfully published this paper. This is the demographic information of the participants: gender, age, education, their occupation, total WhatsApp contacts they have, right? Now, because it is related to the views. Suppose you have 100 contacts, so you will not get the 100 views. So usually 10%, 15%, 20% mostly you get it. Okay. the number of groups joined on the, because nowadays we are in era of the different WhatsApp groups. So different groups we are. So obviously it it helps to reach us in different group members. Okay, then view received by sharing on WhatsApp status, less than 20 or many more than 100. Then comments received by sharing on WhatsApp. It also happens, people, when they like your post, they also sometimes comment on it. Okay. Now here, actual analysis starts from. See, there are two groups I made. Those they have planned and those they not planned. How? By seeing other WhatsApp status. Okay. So total number of cases we have in this study, around 376. Okay, valid cases. Though we have taken many more, but we maybe discarded incomplete information. So the planned people, we have those, they have planned their vacations while seeing others WhatsApp status. Their number is 198. Not planned 178. Those they see others vacation, but they didn't plan anyway. Yeah. So this is the one thing. Other thing, as I was telling you, canonical correlation, that is 0.49. Look at this thing. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Canonical correlation. So in this case, it is 0.49. Just square it. Why? Because this is the correlation. So what because to check whether model is fit or not, we use R square value. Okay. So if we take the square of it, we find that is 0.16, means only 16% explaining, or the model is showing the model is fit with the data. Okay. Then Wilks lambda value is also too high. Wilks lambda value is also, I repeat, it is too high. Because why? Because the calculated value of Wilks lambda should be close than 0. If it is higher side, it means your groups are not classified significant. Okay, I hope I am clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. And that is why I couldn't publish this paper in the good journals. Though it's a in this travel and tourism, it's a good journal. It's a C category, and I think YouTube paper. But I couldn't, because based on the data, my model is not supported by these model cases. Okay, so I don't have any hesitate telling that this, whatever it is, I didn't manipulate the data. Some reviewer said, why don't you manipulate the data and to check whether a model is whether good fit or not. But I said no. Whatever data I have collected, I have analyzed, I will present finding based on it. Okay. So though the model is significant, because chi-square is this and it is significant, you can see. Okay. Then classification, is 50.4, and classification result is 68.64, right? And cross validation is 64.9. It means it is cutoff value is 0.5, means 50%. So it is somehow more than 50%. So it is fair enough, means two groups are classified, somehow significantly, and how, we can calculate these values the same way, take the diagonal values 138 plus 120. Okay, 138 plus, these are the diagonal value, right? Plant those they have planned out of 198, 138 people they have planned their vacation. Okay, but somehow they, because due to some similarity, 60 cases went to non-planned. Okay, and similarly, out of 170 cases means not planned, somehow they shifted to planned cases. Okay, due to some similarities based on the variables. Okay, so how we calculate the hit ratio? We take the diagonal values 138 plus 120 is equal to divided by total number of cases, and that is 0.686 multiplied by 100, and this is 68.6. So this is, we get this number. Okay, right. Similarly, cross validation, we do the same exercise and we will get it. So anyhow, it is more than 50%. So we can say cases are classified, okay, in different two groups. Now let's proceed. Now look at this table. Okay, so here we have mean value with the standards in brackets. These are the standard deviation values, right? As we have over here. Okay, mean values of it, then the standard deviation. So I represented these values here. Then F, the values, because in this study I proposed 10, 12 hypothesis too. So as I said, we can also test our hypothesis with the help of F value. Look at this one side, right? Whether it's significant or not. So yeah. So here we can see, based on the F values, in attitude, all are supported. In motivation, fifth one is not supported, and belongingness not, supported any variable, and at the last, self-attribution, all are supported based on the F values. Okay, and significant. I hope it's clear. For if you have any question, please ask. I'm open to, basically for question. Specifically, research scholars must ask the question, or if you have any doubt, please do not hesitate, because if you go to the literature, you will find many of the researchers, they use only regression analysis. Structure equation, modeling is also the extension of regression. But there are many quantitative methods. If we use smartly, we can differentiate our research paper from others. Even, sometimes these editors, they reject your paper and they say, because methodology is, the old or, the repetitive. We will not, send your paper in review. And it happened, with me earlier too. In my initial stage of PhD, I was using this structure equation modeling. And later, the Journal of Business Research is very well-known journal. The publisher is Science Direct elsewhere. They commented on this. Then I realized, okay, not only context I should change, but also I should learn the different methodologies, tools too. So editors, journal, they will take interest. And the same happened with me. If you will see my paper, which are easily available, in Google Scholar and other, you will find, I learned lot of methods and I have used these methods in my research papers. So that's why I always try my best to motivate research scholars. You should not limit yourself to factor analysis or regression analysis or logic analysis. Any question, any doubt? Or once again, it's all clear, head and shoulder.
Sir, will you share this paper to us?
Why not, madam? You can, just ping me a message any day. I will share because these are not openly available and you have to pay some cost. But those they, request me for their research purpose, I will share with you. I don't have any. So, Mr. Sharad, Ms. Iyer, any question, any doubt? Nothing? Okay, fine. Now, look at this analysis.
Sir, a few references, resource material you will give, sir.
Sorry, madam, I didn't get you.
Sir, one resource material to reference, sir, your paper and some reference to read, sir.
What you want? You want some references?
Yes, sir. Reference you gave your paper you cited, sir. So if you share the paper link.
As I said, first and the most thing, madam, what you can do, just because nowadays, all profiles are shared, openly available in Google Scholar and this LinkedIn. So if you find your research area or your current, the paper is related to any paper and you don't, find it, you are not able to access it, just request me because you have my email ID too, which I have, shared the sample data with you. You just ping me a message, I will send you. I don't have any.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So look at this, another statistics and very interesting statistics. See here, I was just sharing this information with you. Look at this. Standardized canonical discriminant function coefficient and structure matrix. Okay. So here I presented this information here. So as I said, structure matrix is also called discriminant loading as factor loading we have. So based on that, we can see which factor is important and how much it is contributing to a particular group and overall. So look at this. Based on these information specifically, see factor wise rank means, look at this second last column, factor wise means among A factors means attitude factors, among motivation factors, among belonging factor, among self-expression factor. Okay. So because the A1 value is 0.519, which is the second highest among these three factors. Okay. So we rank 2. And second attitude factor, which is 0.627, is highest among these three, so we rank 1. This is the one. Another thing, we also rank overall factors. First is A2 factor, means A2 means attitude as a latent variable, and A2 is the observed variable has a highest discriminant loading among all variables, and this star denotes whether they are significant or not, which we have already seen while using F statistics. Okay, so we have some hypothesis and many more. If the hypothesis is not supported, so what to talk about is very difficult. Okay, I hope it's clear. Any doubt?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay, so look at this. The magic of this discriminant analysis. There are many things. There are many dimensions, many analysis. The matrix, and we can present our data. We can make our findings in an interesting way. We can support our data. That is why being a researcher, being an author, we should learn these things. And what to say, it's very unfortunate. People, they don't know or they don't use it. Okay. So, then what I did, I explained these metrics, these explanation in our paper, as result discussion and all. Look at this, then theoretical. So obviously, you can make the more theoretical implications, practical findings when you have more metrics, more, the estimates. Okay. It is all about it. So, the point is how practically you can explain it, interpret it. See, look at this. Overall is 1, then attitude variable is 8. Now look at this. What is 8? See, is express happiness. What does it mean? It starts with attitude when you see some others WhatsApp status, and as you express happiness means, as the first step is, as you get involved in other status, your vacation plan starts from that point. First, you see others post. When you express happiness, means you are taking interest. See, things are following to each other. Okay, so because yesterday too, someone is asking how we can interpret. I think Dr. Anjali was asking this. In this way only you can make your narrative in an interesting way. Vacation planning starts, while considering the social media platform, notably WhatsApp status. So vacation plan starts when someone sees status, WhatsApp status of a tour of someone. So they express their happiness, they get involved, they take interest. Okay, so this is the one. Second, what is the second variable, important variable? Second is motivation, M1. Okay, I hope you can see this. Second is motivation. Now look at this. What is this M1? M1 is plan leisure time. So you see, you express happiness, you get motivated, and you start planning to your vacation. I will also go. I will also go Goa. I will also go. Sharat, I will come to Goa and meet you in person, because you are in Goa. Oh my God, Goa is the favorite destination in India. Okay, so in this way, so you can explain, you can interpret the findings. Okay, and what would be the next? Third is, see, look at this S3. Third. So what is this S3 variable? It is views and comments. What does it mean? You plan, you go, you take the pics, and you express, you post your pictures, and you want to get the same view comments on your status, on your post. And exactly it happens. See, as I said, until you post anything on social media platform, you are safe. As you start posting on WhatsApp status, Instagram, and the LinkedIn, you are in trouble, because it will come to your mind, how many views I got, how many impression I got, how many comments we have, people are asking or not. This is the the truth. So start in this way. And I made this paper in such an interesting way, interpreted, of course, based on these metrics. So here, I finished. So if you have any doubt, still we have 4 minutes. So I'm open to take your questions. Today I demonstrated you Paschen model, then negative binomial model, and today discriminant analysis. So I love to hear from you, your response or any.
Sir, it was a very good session.
Thank you, madam.
And I learned a lot from you.
Thank
If you
you.
can share me your email ID, then whenever I got in a problem, I will call you, sir.
My email ID is already with you, madam. Yesterday, I think I shared, and today to the data, sample data.
Okay. Sure,
And
sir.
as I said, it is very easy nowadays to connect to each other, because you can, the search us on our Google Scholar profile or LinkedIn. So definitely we should connect to each other through these social media platforms.
It is a really excellent session. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, madam. Thanks a lot.
Learn a lot.
Thanks a lot. Thanks, Mr. Sharat. I hope you people can use this knowledge, these methods, and you can successfully publish. Because until you publish, the game is not over. So because at the end we have to publish. So not only the objective should not be not only to learn the new things, but how we can publish.
Thank you, sir. New topic totally for me. New topic, sir. I learned. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Iyer. Thank you very much. So, Professor Bholanath, can we wind up now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful session. It was indeed very insightful. Lot of learnings yesterday and today. I personally thank sir for sparing his valuable time with us for 2 days. And I also extend our heartfelt thanks to all the participants for their support and active involvement both the days. Now with your closing remarks, sir, we'll close the session.
Thank you. Definitely, our customers are first and must. So because if you are not here, so there is nothing. So thanks for your patience, for your support. I will share my PPT, with Professor Bholanath, and he will distribute. And anytime, if you want to reach me, if you want to, collaborate with me, your ideas, I'm open, and definitely I'm here to help you and collaborate with you for, writing new papers. You have fantastic idea. So currently I have also started, working on this AI, as sir was telling it when we started the session, because AI is, it's a disrupting all the fields. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good night. Thank you.